Nightforce executes a raid on a known Cobra hideout. The Nox buddies shop only to find that the new energy source Destro has found is none other than Dark Energon, and only now do we see the ill effects of the dangerous source of newfound power. Shockwave leads a team to capture or kill the affected and contagious subjects, but it's far too late and must destroy all but the necessary elements left for study.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, we had the Nightforce Shockwave, and we're going to take a look at him and kind of go between, look at the bikes and the variations. We're going to look at the variations between him and the mainline release, and we're also going to take a look at the loadouts that they kind of hodgepodge threw together with him. And we're also going to take a look at some of the pieces that I really think would have helped out, as opposed to the stuff that he did come with. Some stuff that I think would have worked better for him. Not to mention some stuff that I made just because I felt like there was something missing. And just because I can. Because I'm a nerd and I 3D print, and if I want something, I will just make it. So, without more talking, let's get into it. So, as you can see, we've got our bike. And as everyone else is, oh yeah, paint hands, yummy, yummy. So as everyone else has mentioned, the tire is loose inside of here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, just in case you hadn't seen it on everyone else's review. Punk and everyone else has shown this off. Stay. So when you open up, and this is unlike the previous two versions, okay? This is not held in at all. This is a free-floating piece so that you can lose it. not to mention the gun. It is technically the same gun. It rotates and all that good stuff, but it does seem to be a bit mushier, just toward the rear. The front, you know, because there's so much bracing, looks to be okay. Oh, there we go. It looks to be okay. At least this time, they did include a source of ammunition, a little drum, and they did not with earlier iterations. So we actually got that this time. But yeah, this not pinning this wheel in, I think, was a miss. I think it was a miss. There's several things in here that I think are misses. Well, we'll take a look at that in a second. We'll get to that. I do admit it's going to be a longer review than I've done so far, just because there's several things that I'd like to get into here. And let's go ahead and get our guy. Let's get him in focus. Beep, 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 beep. And I have the Tiger Ram here too. We'll grab him later when we check out the bikes. So, I do like that they included the helmet that they included with breaker, although it is a bit loose and just falls right off. So, take that into consideration when you're handling it. And as has been said, he's got new legs, which I'm a big fan of. All in all, I mean, I like the figure, and I've said it before, and I will say it again. I think that the line is, as far as the quality, is really coming online. I really do like this head sculpt. Should I say the paint apps on this head sculpt. I dig it. It's a good looking figure. And I don't think he looks sleepy as much as I think he looks like he has got some type of camouflage to help, you know, with the Nightforce action going on. I think he's just put some black around the eyes to help to mask, you know, the skin tone. I like the camouflage. I like the digicam. It looks good. I like it better than what came on the original, just because I don't like the little yellow dots that they did, or yellow squares. I like this chunkier stuff a little better. Vest. Let's go ahead and just grab him while we're talking about him. Alrighty, buddy. So, I mean, as you can see, it seems to be the same head sculpt, I believe. Let's see. What if I break it on camera? Hasbro's getting a video of that. There we go. Oh, we cleaned our faith off. So, it does appear to be the same head sculpt. Same ball peg for sure. But it just goes to show you what paint apps can really do, the repaints, you know? What they can really do to vary the character, you know, and change it up. I mean, look at that. Doesn't even look like the same guy. You know, if you didn't have them side by side, you'd swear that these were two different head sculpts. Especially around the eyes. I mean, the darkening really does sink it in. They did a good job. And they're doing better on the paint apps too, I think. They do get judged fairly, you know, harshly for some of the misses. And they will get it here in a minute too from me. There we go. All right, so we do not have the gauntlets. All right, we do not have the dual holsters, which I think is a big miss. That's just me. Looks like we have a different belt as well. We got a sleeker belt here. I kind of like the belt with the pouches, to be honest. I like it a little better. And yeah, I switched it around to this hand. Because, duh, again, a miss. Now, when it comes to the knee pads, I could have stuck with the knee pads on this one. That would have been okay. But these, oh gosh, I'm so glad these are gone in this iteration. I am so glad. This looks, I mean, it looks neat, but it was overdone for one, and number two, it affects the articulation. So I'm not cool with that. I think the gauntlets, matter of fact, like a gray inside. I might pop these off and see how they look on here. That might be, oh, sorry, out of frame. That might be kind of neat. Swap that around, see what they look like. So, there's your boys there. Here we go. Sorry guys, I'm trying, new filming techniques and new stuff. I got a new stand that Mr. Lawrence has suggested. So I'm trying to work both hands, my eyes, and all these contraptions. So just hang with me there. Anyway, so that's your boys there. And we'll go into a little more here in a minute on some of these accessories. Oh, accessories. I like accessories. I want some. I like to accessorize. Ooh, accessorize me, baby. All right. Oh, and here we go with the rides. Oh. Let's put his little pew-pew back on here. All right. I think we have the best version of the bike right here. I really do. And as has been said before, I think 3-Star said it best when he said, y'all did great, on repaints and this, that, and the other, but retire the bike unless it is a Dreadnought, part of the Dreadnought ground assault. Other than that, you can go ahead and retire it. It's cool. We've seen it enough. You can go ahead and let it go. But I do like the fact that we have gone from a silvery headlamp to more of a translucent, kind of a milky look here. I don't know if you can catch that. Yeah, there you go. You see how this one is just a little, it's like got a sheen to it. It's more like a metallic. And this is like a, more like a diffuser for the light. And that would be, that's a cool idea. I think it looks really good, and it was, it comes across well. Your tires are a little shinier, a little glossier. But the paint apps that they've chosen to do on this one, I think, let's get our arms out there further. Here we go. I think they've done a much better job. You've got your instrument panel, which looks way better. Not to mention the wraps. I really like the fact that we did wraps here. I mean, they're here in the mold on this side, but they don't come across as like a leather wrap or whatever. They look just like your squishy, foamy guys, right? This, I don't know, for whatever reason, I guess it's the color, they look more like, like a leather wrap or something here. Obviously, we've got different decals. Same designation, the MG 1027. They put the flag going the right way here because we charge into battle, not away. But even here, we've got the wraps, and I like it's here in the mold, but was not painted. And but they didn't color the chain on this side. They did on that side. So that, you know, they're picking and choosing where they're putting their apps, you know, money-wise to get the best that they can out of it, I suppose. But as has been said, the copper discs, the copper disc breaks, and the little accents, I think, really pull this one over the top. I really like it. And then see, they messed up on that flag. I'm not gonna bang them up too hard on that one. So let's put him down real quick. Now, everybody has dinged them for this, but at least they spelled it right. Right? Rocket launcher, you know? We don't want to launch anything or spell dreadnoughts wrong. Anyway, it's a kid's line, so to speak. So having this on there really doesn't bother me. I mean, you got all these other signifiers that no covert team would ever put on anything. And if they did, they would be way more subdued than these colors, that's for sure, as far as the logos or flags or whatever else. But anyway, we will not hang too long on those right there. Wait, why don't we put you here, and you there. I'm not going to break out the Tiger Force Ram because it is what it is. You guys know what it looks like. So now, I'd like to kind of look at the differences in the weapons. These came with Big Ben. These particular few that I'm going to show first. These came with Big Ben. And these are their LMGs, light machine guns that are kind of like, I guess, a 249 or the SIG, whatever funny name they gave that one. And better paint apps for sure. We've got, you know, a two-tone at the very least, and then we've even got green where the linkage is, which is just kind of weird. But anyway, there's no paint here at all where the linkage would be. I believe that these are disintegrating links, so they should be, you know, like a matte gray or black or whatever. But anyway, we're doing a little better with this one as far as I'm concerned. I like the two-tone. I mean, little things like this really bring it home for me. All right, now let's check out this stupid Gilboa snake, which is what this is called in the really real world. It's the really real world, man. Ain't no coming back. This is the called the Gilboa snake, and it is a real firearm, unfortunately, and it's nothing more than a range toy. So I really don't see why we saw it in the line at all, much less why we've seen it so often. And I believe it was Punk that said it. You know, I could see if this was a one-off, right? One guy just found this freaking thing and was like, "Oh yeah, that's my thing," and just refused to get rid of it and carried it in every engagement, right? Okay, fine. But to give it out as if it's a mainline armory deal, you know, you just go to the armory and there's these freaking abominations hanging out. It's just not a thing. I don't think any 0311 would be happy to see this fucking thing. Anyway, again, we've got a two-tone as opposed to a dookie gray. Are you gonna focus, guys? Thanks. Again, I like the two-tone, even though it's a shitty little thing. How's that a Fab Defense grip too? Oh jeez, with like an Amazon Open red dot. Oh gosh, this thing is just bad all the way around. And look, you got one flip up sight, but there's no other flip up sight. At least there's a charging handle. Look, it's on safe forever. Anyway, here it is. It's painted, at least. We get that. And if you look at it from the side, it looks like a regular firearm and not some freaking Caltech abomination or something. But I mean, you know, they did add some functionality to it, which is neat. But I don't get any use out of it because, number one, I don't use this weapon. Number two, I do not deploy the foregrip at all because it will pop right out. And then, what do you got? So I just kind of, this goes in the box of stuff and things from the line. All right, now the little SMGs, which look like a, I believe they're little Mac 11s or probably Mac 10 with a, like a Liege manufacturing set. Definitely a modified grip. Looks like everything's, you know, spec except, or, you know, the only thing spec is the upper. Everything else looks like it's modified. And like I said, probably Liege manufacturing. But they're cool. I'm a fan of SMGs, close quarter stuff. You know, have a gunfight in a phone booth type of stuff. I've always liked them. I think they're cool. Bad guys always used them. And I believe, do the mags come out? The mags do not come out on this one. Mag does not come out on that one. But we do have suppressors that are removable. And actually, is that longer? No. But this one is quite loose for Big Ben, and this one is much tighter. So I dig these. I really do. I wish we'd have got 2 of these. I like these a lot. And it would have harkened back to the early Shockwave. I would have really, really liked that. But again, I'll fix that in a second. So there's that. You've got his cover, which he did a really good job on. And here's the first release cover. All right. See, I like the chunkier Digi. I think it reads better. It just seems more, like it fills the area better. Because, I mean, look, here, it's just a blank spot. Nothing. All right, so there's those. There's dims. And then we get to our Becky packs. Which, if you don't know, this little tabby tab here is meant to have some dynamite. Dynamite! So we can... I think we can. There we go. We can just pop that off, pop it down on there, and your boy can hold some boom booms there. So there's Fireflies here, and this is the Shockwave. I like that they colored in here and did, you know, it really brings out that hex pattern. I like that a lot. As far as the tools, they are still the same paint apps from one to the other. They've maintained that, but they've given us an extra one here. I don't know why they just didn't snip this off if they're not going to use it. It's ridiculous. Inside, they actually gave us another paint app on the drone pad controller dealy job there. And oh, it's just on the one side, so ooh, nothing on this side. this one's completely black as well. So there's that. And here is our drones. Ooh, got some extra paint apps on, or different colored plastic, maybe. There you go. See if you can get them both in focus here. Yeah, I like the new drone much better. Just those little, yes, this can be colored plastic. Just those little changes makes a difference. The little silver ring around it here, around the little red eye. I didn't know the first one was red too, but the little ring there and the colored legs really makes a difference for me. I dig it. All right. My doggy is sad. He's not with the daddy. All right, so, and there's those guys, okay? So, I think that wraps up all of the stuff that we've got here. And we're gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna come right back and show you some special stuff that I decided he needed. Hang tight. And we're back. It's like I never left, huh? All right, so one of my main critiques about this particular offering was that with the majority of the rest of Nightforce, we were given either gas masks and nods, or just nods. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, they gave him the steel core helmet, which, you know, looks like it might have some type of night vision capability and gas mask, right? But we know that they gave it to him, you know, because it was another troop builder type of deal. So you can buy more than one of the little stealth rider there, or whatever they want to call it. Well, I don't think that's good enough. I think he should have come with the some type of mask, whether it be you know, like a gas mask or something like Wolf Spider came with. So me being me, I figured we could change that. So I got a couple little offerings here. So we got some knots, which just fit bloop, right on him. Now, being all black, you know, you'd have to paint them or something just so they're not so stark, but see? See, isn't that better? Oh, look, now I can see in the dark, just like all the rest of my buddies. Oh, look, and I don't have a giant freaking bucket on my head. Yay! Oh. And they just fit right on, if you're, you know, pretty much on anybody, but I liked. Well, I mean, this right here, that's all it took. And you could have had an actual capable night operative, right? That's so much better. And then you could still pop it off without having to give him an extra head sculpt. Okay? Look, oh, I could see. All right, so that's one option, and to me that's not my favorite, but it's an option. You also could have done, where you at? Let's give him a little popperoo there. Come on, you. There we go. All right, or we could have gone with an extra head sculpt with the night vision attached, and this is printed and painted. That's where all this lovely shit comes from. And I could have washed it, you know, but you guys care so much about how clean my hands are. And if you really care that much about this and not this, you might want to check your priorities. Anyway, oh, look, there's all this black stuff on my hand. Oh, no. Anyway, so this is just a new head sculpt. I printed out and painted. But, you know, you could have done a second head sculpt. You know, you gave Shooter, I know there's a whole litany of other stuff they gave him, like that stupid Gilboa snake, right? There's a couple of misses. I just don't. They had included some stuff that I could have really done without seeing the reuse of, and done this. And really, the nods, right? The nods you could have done from any other characters. I think you could have done that with who was it? Came with ton of rat. You could have just gave him a ton of rats. Anyway, so there's one option there. And this is one of the ones I really like. I think it came out okay. I didn't have a lot of time to work with it, but boom. There you go. No masks. No balaclava. And you still got the nods on. Right? Still got the dark under the eyes. I use a little bit of a chalk pastel to kind of do that. I like it. Hello. Hello. I can see things because I have night vision. That's right. I like night vision. Because I like to see in the dark. You like to see in the dark? I do. Alright, now we're going to go back to this head sculpty sculpt. Oh, there we go. And I got a couple of other things that, you know, I think would have been cool. Other options, right? Got some communications. Got to be able to hear everybody else, right? Because it's kind of implied in some of the guys' gear that they have comms. The big helmet, you know, Breaker's helmet obviously is going to have comms in it too. So this could have been a cheap and easy detail. Valaverse can do it, right? Or go with the cool guy hat. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Already, this makes him look fierce. I mean, it does. You know, it's kind of the private military contractor look, right? Even got Velcro on the hat. And you got your comms. I mean, how much cooler does that look? And would that really have cost much to throw something like this in there just to add to it instead of those other gimpy weapons? Or we got the super cool guy, private military contractor, right? Boom. Especially on a bike with the backward hat. Oh man, come on. Come on now. Oh, look. Oh, there you go. Oh, doesn't he look cool on that bike? Look, oh, I'm on the bike. Anyway. And because I 3D print, I have to. I have the options. So, damn it, why not? Or, you know, he did have a shield, didn't he? That guy's got one. He didn't have a shield? I mean, there's reuse right there. They could have just used that. Boom. A new shield. Do it in kind of a, you know, a grayish color to match everything else. Boom. You're good to go. Right? And if you don't like that one, you could have really done one like this, which, you know, is almost a 1-to-1 of the other one. Got the lights and all that good business on there. Even got an extra little grippy grip. Wow. But for me, and I do have to thank Mark II Designs for what you're about to see. A lot of the head sculpts I've shown you there were a guy named, he goes by Donman, it's Esteban Cifuentes. And a dude named Metal Beef. So, but these here are from Mark II Designs. I don't want to butcher his last name. I think it's Gerwing. Or Goering? Gerwing. I think it's Gerwing. Goering is a Nazi dude, I think. Anyway, so, boom. And he made them to fit Valaverse blast effects. And these are the original SMGs, which are mini Uzis, or mini or micro Uzis. Come on, where are we? Can we get some focus? Come on, focus, man, focus. Well, you don't want to focus on the thing. Let's try the trick everybody else does. Oh, it works. All right, so look at the detail in these little guys. Look how well those came out. He did such a good job with these, man. Even the stock. Look how cool that is. So, and as you know, he had dual Uzis. The micro Uzi, not the big giant sucker that Snake Eyes and everybody comes with. No, he only had one. He only had one Uzi, but he had 2 pistols. I believe that's what it was, right? Yeah. 2 pistols. Come on, you. Look at the hammer on that thing, man. He did such a good idea. He did such a good idea. It was such a good idea, and he did such a good job. I like words, but they's hard. They's hard, Sarge. All right. Son of a biscuit eater. So we got the dual pistols, which, if you have the regular Shockwave, they should fit in there. Let's see. I don't know if Mark said they were going to fit in here or not. And that's the one he had prior to. It's kind of like a, looks like an MP7. A little, you know, H&K MP7 looking guy. Let's see if they fit in here. Come on now, come on. It's on film, boy. Can you do it? Oh, Mark. Look how good that looks, dude. Oh, that's sick. Let's get them both in there. Double up. Look how cool that looks. Dude, yes. All right, and really one of the things that a lot of people missed out, you know, especially with this Shockwave, was the backpack, the old school backpack. Why are we not? There we go. Even has the flashlight, everything. Oh, we got some support marks. That's not part of the model, those little things. That's not in there. Sorry. Ugh, go away. Good enough. Look how cool that came out. He did such a good job. And, ba-boom. His Kniffy comes out too. Look at that. He did such a good job. And it fits right in a little sheathy. Look. Oh. It actually snaps in home. Right there. So it will not come out. And it's a 2-piece, so it's hollow. I wonder if I glued it. I don't think I did. I didn't even glue it. And it is on there pretty good. He made a pretty good fit there. The tolerances are nice. Isn't that cool? So let's get our buddy kitted up here. Let's see. Okay, now him got backpack. Let's put him with his Uzi, because he's a beast. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Boom, there you go. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Boom. And using the shield. Oh. Look at that. That's what we wanted, guys. That's what we wanted. Whoa, now. This. Look at that. How cool is that? Is it too much light? What is up with this? I can't focus. I got too much going on. Let's see if we move him back some. Nope. Well, you suck. There we go. Too bright. And yeah, that's what we wanted. Look at that. A whole little kit to make a retro Shockwave. Especially if you fix his shield. Or you get a different shield. I kind of like this one. It's more, you know, straight up armored rather than, you know, the tactical with the lights and all that. But I kind of like this. And then if you notice, the 3D print that I have is almost identical. Not almost identical, I mean, it's close, right? With the lights and the whole 9 yards. But I have an opening so you could see through it. Oh, look at that. Hi there. I can see you and shoot you. Pew, 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 pew. And I'm on the right arm. And something that's cool. Don't look at the back. I didn't paint it. What's cool about this is there's a spot to put his little nanite club there. This is for help you go to sleep. Look. Now there's a place to hold his billy club. Yeah, like that. Isn't that cool? So anyway, that is. Hold on, let's give him what I want. There we go. Boom. There is your Nightforce Shockwave and the Stealth Attack or Night Attack or what do they call that thing? And the Nightforce motorcycle. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you listening to me ramble about all my stuff and things. So, do the like, the share, and the subscribe thing. Lick my bell. And I'll be back. I hear you, turds.
You can ring my bell.
Cool. Hey, you're crazy.
Don't tell me you recorded that.
I am recording right now.
Hey,
Bye, guys.
I'm wet, y'all.